Today is Friday, which means tomorrow Manchester United will play an away match in the Premier League, a stormy trip to southern England. Facing the home team Brighton at Falmer, transfer situation of the Old Trafford team is still very tense, as the deal to finalize Manuel Ugarte has not yet been closed. However, at least the Red Devils leadership is doing well with 4 impressive contracts recently. To provide us with more inside information, let's now listen to the translation of the Matthijs De Ligt transfer from Bayern Munich. There will be many interesting things revealed, such as how the big bosses at Manchester United bought De Ligt to curry favor with Erik ten Hag. 11 days ago, the Matthijs De Ligt transfer to Manchester United was officially completed through a transfer package of €45 million plus €5 million in add-on. But few know that the Dutch centre-back had been interested in the Old Trafford team since the time of the famous centre-back pairing of Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic. He also idolized Cristiano Ronaldo, for he was old enough to understand things for himself. After a somewhat successful first season, Matthijs De Ligt had to compete for positions with Dayot Upamecano and Kim Min-jae in the recent campaign. With Thomas Tuchel leaving in the summer, it was expected that the player born in 1999 would keep his position under Vincent Kompany. A petition including over 70,000 signatures requesting to keep Matthijs De Ligt is evidence of this status. However, Bayern Munich's stance is not entirely on the side of the majority of fans, with many opinions doubting De Ligt's rather weak ability to defend with his feet. An anonymous source confirmed that the Allianz Arena side is discussing the possibility of keeping or selling former Ajax Amsterdam star in the summer. Feeling worried about his future, Matthijs De Ligt proactively met with Kompany to ask about whether he thought he was being put up for sale. The Belgian strategist was said to have confirmed that he was not involved in the transfer decision and declared De Ligt as his first-choice centre-back. However, later Kompany's representative denied such statements. In fact, Matthijs De Ligt did not play in the recent Euro, and he felt surprised by this. Because of Ronald Koeman's lack of trust in the Dutch national team, the former Ajax Amsterdam captain decided to find a place where he could be given real expectations, and that was Erik ten Hag at Manchester United. Erik ten Hag is the most important coach for my development. Even when I was just 18, he saw me as someone who could lead a team, someone who could lead by example, someone who could be a good captain. By giving De Ligt the captain's armband in August 2018, the age of 18, ten Hag made this player the youngest captain of Ajax Amsterdam. At the end of the following season, he led the club to within 30 seconds of the Champions League final, where Tottenham Hotspur claimed an incredible victory on away goals. Although he left that summer, joining Juventus for a record fee of €75 million before joining Bayern Munich in July 2022, Matthijs De Ligt and Erik ten Hag stayed in touch. The pair frequently texted each other, and when Manchester United learned of De Ligt's situation at the Allianz Arena, they were able to act quickly. Centre-back was clearly the top priority at Old Trafford after Raphael Varane's departure and the injury crisis throughout the past season. The right-sided area was particularly focused on, with Jared Branthwaite being pursued early while knowing about the potential risks of Lenny Yoro, as well as the excellent statistics Harry Maguire created in aerial situation. Matthijs De Ligt was seen as a potential upgrade. Initially, Erik ten Hag proposed the idea of recruiting his former student in January, but surprisingly, the transfer fee from Bayern Munich was quite modest. As a result, the scouting team quickly agreed with the head coach. De Ligt fits Manchester United's model as he is young and has a big personality. Additionally, the Red Devils leadership perhaps also wanted to curry favor with Erik ten Hag after publicly searching for replacement candidates at the end of the previous season. However, in the end, the Matthijs De Ligt deal was not pushed by Erik ten Hag. But this player came through a joint decision of everyone with an agreement that made sense in terms of performance and finances. Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona were very interested in the possibility of recruiting Matthijs De Ligt. But they understood that Manchester United was in a better position, as the Dutch player only wanted to go there with a deep understanding. not just related to money or just wanting to leave Bayern Munich. Commenting on this deal, Ajax Academy director Wim Jonk, who once coached Matthijs De Ligt, said, "He is very interested in tactics, football history, and players who have been associated with Ajax. Certainly, Matthijs has thoroughly researched his choice when a club appears. He's not the type of person who just listens to his agent, but will research their history, who is there, and whether it fits or not." There is a small detail that shows the greatness. De Ligt was included in the squad for the match against Fulham, although he did not play throughout the summer. This shows a rare physical readiness for a player, that he is well aware of the professionalism in training to be able to meet professional needs in any circumstance. Former talent development director at Ajax Amsterdam, Ruben Jonkin, said, "De Ligt is like a Dutch version of Superman, who developed physically very early. Sometimes it's a burden because people will think that player is dumb with developed limbs, but he has both, and the upgrade from the academy to the first team was quite easy. We used to let De Ligt play in midfield not to try to turn him into a midfielder, but to make this kid even better over time." In addition to meeting both physical and technical requirements, De Ligt's spirit and leadership ability were also revealed from a young age. Sharing about this, the talent recruitment director at Ajax Academy said, "You can see De Ligt expressing himself at some decisive moments in matches. One of the best youth matches I've ever seen was the Dutch Cup final between Ajax and Feyenoord at the U16 level. We got 2 red cards and were trailing, and 2 players stepped up when everyone was exhausted. One is Noah Lang, who is currently playing for PSV Eindhoven, and the other is Matthijs. Another thing is off the field at some point. During the redevelopment of the training ground, the scouting department was moved to the school building used by the academy students. Matthijs often came to see us and asked what we were doing, shared his opinions about football. He was very curious and open. In 2019, it seemed that Matthijs De Ligt would join Man City. Pep Guardiola really wanted to recruit him. But it's possible that his representative Mino Raiola prevented this deal and brought the player to Juventus for a price of €75 million. After all, De Ligt finally arrived in Manchester, but he didn't wear the sky blue shirt, instead choosing to become a representative for the Red Devils of Manchester.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.